Did you have any dreams recently? What did you see in those dreams? It's okay. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. Try and recall what's happened so far.
Would save us again.
Fresh new beginning.
A tyrant.
Might just forget our promise. Your fate. Travel forth. Administrator.
You still remember those? I mostly recall the events of 94.
Is that so? It's all right, Endman. You have a strong bond to this land. Those feelings will slowly come back. As we journey on, you will encounter more people and events connected to you. Perhaps a day will come when your lost memories return.
A flash of fire.
Let fire consume the Ashen Pass. Interesting name.
Traces on the protocol's singularity. Something's off.
I sort of shouldn't. I feel like I wanted to pay male and min, but it's okay.
What is this place?
Oh, I feel cold looking at this.
Someone's up ahead. Oh, how unexpected. Another intruder in this place.
What's this place?
A place you shouldn't be. Leave now for your own good. You're lost? Getting out won't be easy. Unless you remember.
What?
You clearly don't understand, do you? Well then, follow me. Over here. Be careful.
Sorry, isn't there another game that does this animation of they show you the character's face first into this ZZ? Yeah, Triple Z. They do that, right? Whenever you enter the battle, they start with this, going into this.
Monsters again. You, go hide somewhere. Their angle.
The frick do you expect to charge? Oh my god, this is low accurate Laevetain.
You fight well.
How do you use her
even though you
skill
don't
when
look
you
it.
use her alone? What exactly is all this?
This is a place constructed with memories. Everything we see is taken from our memories and transcribed by Originium, including those monsters.
The shots with protocol space.
Protocol space. That's the name, huh? What about you? Are you here looking for memories too?
I lost my memories. A lot of it, actually.
No wonder. I can feel that. Meeting you here is no simple coincidence. Only those who forgot their past end up in this place. And you happen to be one of them.
Will you lose your memories too?
Worse than that. Not only did I lose my memories, my mind's filled with experiences that weren't even mine to begin with. So I found a way to come here. I'll figure out where I'm from, what I actually did, and who I'm actually supposed to be.
I lost memories yet?
What do you think? I came here chasing after them. Let's move. We'll search around for hidden memories, then I'll take you out of this place.
You saw a regret pulling for left, you can't get used to the team. Huh? But her team is the easiest team to
Memories
use.
often hide deep here.
All the teams in the game,
We'll have a good look
I feel.
around.
Personally. Search for memories together. Oh, you prefer physical more? Okay, you like the complexity of physical more. But yeah, I think left is the easiest one to learn. The figure staggers forward, eyes ablaze with yearning. He reaches out, seizing the blade. Fire climbs his arm, searing into flesh, merging with his form. Flames of sacrifice ignite, unseen power flooding his veins. Foes wail at his feet, reduced to prostrate, kindling. He believed he mastered the flame, yet fire has never truly his to command. A slumbering will stirs, seeping into limb and mind, usurping all. When the inferno fades, the wielder falls, only embers remaining. Dying cinders cool, the blade lies dormant on the cold stone, humming a silent dirge. All returns to silence, awaiting the next arrival. Ah. No. This is about the sword. I think this is about how the Pheromet possesses someone. Right? In this case, he isn't Laevetain here. He seems to be any generic person here. But it seems that when whoever this person came forward to this sword, he couldn't stand the might, the power that went into his body. And so it killed whoever that tried to take on that power. And then afterwards, yeah, only embers remain, which also means the guy just vanished, the guy just burned to death. And that's all. The sword just sits there.
I once saw a sword like this. Those who pick it up will be granted tremendous power, but the sword shall burn on until its wielder turns to cinders.
Is it the one you're holding right now?
Looks like it, though not quite. Regardless, this isn't important. It's very quiet now, at least.
What's on her back? It's almost like a rose. She carries a bag on her, like a handbag. And yeah, she pats on that thing when in her animation, which is almost like a remnant of herself. See? Like, it still moves and everything. Like, that thing moves. So she is still possessing some parts of the Pheromet, I would think. But the Pheromet isn't quite the same as what you see in Arknights, right? Because in Arknights, at least we see her with like a bigger form. What was Enmin running to? That I'm like fighting, and then at one moment I just saw Enmin. Ooh, I'm out. You guys got Laevetain. You guys got evolved the Levittain's banner. Get more pools. You have enough pools to get Laevetain. There's enough pools in this patch to get it, so you might as well do so. O Colossus wrapped in flame, you once raced across the earth, tides of fire in your wake. You once wrought ruin as kingdoms fell silent. You once perched atop the throne of embers. All who defied you turned to ash. Cinders drift over the snowfields, a testament that the magma never dies. We, your devoted, kneel upon those ashes, calling through the frozen night. Awaken from slumber and once again score the world in searing glory. Let the ancient fires reignite. May faith and devastation endure as one and illuminate the ages. There's a cult? Is that the best word to use for this? There's a cult behind this pyramid that like just worships the pyramid and then just believes that it works. No? You don't think I'm supposed to interpret it like that? It feels like it is written by people who are believers though. Does the game even give you enough pools for all 120? I did 120 pools for Laevetain, so my answer is yes. Just people who succumb to greed for power. Is it? That doesn't feel like how it's written. O Colossus wrapped in flame. It's almost like a perspective of someone speaking to the Colossus directly. Right, you referring to the Colossus, you referring to the Colossus here. Same. All who divide you turn to ash. I'm pretty certain this is supposed to be read as people worship this pyramid. Yeah, and we, your devoted. This pyramid was once something that was worshipped before by a crew of people. And it's to the point that this crew of people knows that it's a destructive pyramid. But then, they don't care. They feel that their faith, and even what that comes beyond it, can be endured.
This prayer again.
Seems like fanatics who worship some kind of fire. I mean, thank you, game.
In those memories, I vanquished countless foes with fire and a great sword. But why was I fighting? Who are the enemies? And are those memories truly mine? Everything remains unknown. Yes, I have all sorts of memories, where I was in different situations, had different identities, and did different things.
Perhaps this prayer describes a possibility.
I hope not. Come, let's get moving.
By the way, to the person, I know one of you pointed out the BGM of this world is very nice. It is very nice. I kinda want this BGM pretty bad. It's hella chill. It's massive vibe zone. Like, I need this to be like lobby music. It's kind of soft though. Needs like 5 decibels up. Boreal wind snaps out the last ember. The warrior's life fades into withering silence. Charred branches lie buried layer upon layer beneath the relentless snow. Sorry. What does boreal means? Let me check on that word. Boreal. Northern. It's a Greek term. Boreal does sound like Sami. Yeah. Snuffs out the last ember. If this is canon, why does it sound like Surtur died? Is that how you interpret this as? Right? It might not be Surtur specifically, to be fair. It might be someone died. Someone died while fighting Sami.
Warriors of the Icefield. I once stood alongside them as we faced something beyond our understanding.
You fought in the Icefield?
Yes, but I couldn't recall the outcomes of that battle.
I have similar experiences in the Icefield as well.
Oh? Tell me more about it.
It was a battle, an important mission.
Mission? Your memories are making me curious.
Actually, no, now that Envin says that, yeah, it's a bit weird that the start of the game was you in an icy land. I kinda didn't register that. Because that's essentially where the supposed gate is, right? The gate is in Sami and whatnot. What if the starting scene was not us on Telos, but it was more so us on Terra, right? I didn't think that would Terra. Yeah, I don't think there would be a random Patriot statue in Terra, that's for certain. Or could there be? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the starting scene, if they do something about it, it might have significance in the later part of the story. Last grave. The morning flotilla, oh, what is that word? Drifts beyond sight. A southerner lingers in the glacial hush, then steps on the icy surface and advances towards the far bank of the unfrozen river. An age-old chain stirs with the toll to come. This is the hardest one yet. What is this saying? A fleet of small vessels It's more often a Spanish term. Who's this traveler? This is the hardest one yet. I'm not sure what this one's referring to.
This is my past. I ran to the middle of an ice field alone in search for buried truths.
It happened a long time ago.
Yes, a very long time ago. It almost felt like someone else's experience.
I only have a weird dream about a distant
A
past.
dream?
All other memories were made after waking up from it.
Dreams. They're like memories at times. Feel almost real while they happen. But when you think back on them later, you'd realize how ridiculous they are. Let's keep looking. It seems something is still missing. Looks like a certain memory of mine is avoiding me. However, I won't let it get away this time.
I like how you can use sound. Okay. That's weird. Is it because I was going the wrong way or? Oh.
Another battlefield. I always see sights like this at the end of the memory lane. We meet again. You're actually slower this time. Damn you. Are you trying to stop me again? Don't you understand? I'll never try to stop you. In fact, isn't my presence here the result you seek? Enough nonsense. There'll be no escape for you this time. Oh, you've got a companion. This feels rather refreshing. There are things you aren't meant to find. Let them disappear.
Okay.
Give up already. This is for your own good. Until I find out who I am, there is no stopping me. Then enjoy your aimless wandering, till oblivion takes you. Stop right there! Any
Please,
thoughts?
let me out. Yes.
Buggerloid.
Oh my god, why are you fast? Reality solidification is applied randomly to enemies. Okay.
I will find you!
What?
It's an old wound. There's no way those creatures could hurt me.
Who's that thing that looks like you?
Someone who's always getting in my way. I've searched many places, but mostly in vain. this version of me always shows up at the very end. There were times when I came close to the truth, but she had to ruin it all.
What are you doing next?
Chase her down. I must reclaim my memories. We shouldn't stay here any longer. In any case, thank you for your assistance, Endmin.
Why do you say it like that? Very weird. How did you...
It's not that hard of a guess. I can't think of anyone else who could enter a protocol space unscathed, fight Angeloy, and run a pretty important mission. Meeting you has been fun. Until next time.
Oh. Nice cutscenes. Huh.
Endmin, are you alright? What just happened?
I just touched it and I found myself in an icy
Did
field.
you just enter a protocol space? This is quite unexpected.
I met a red-haired Sakas girl who uses a
Who
sword.
is she?
Not sure. She's also looking for memories.
The protocol space is essentially a data shard within Originium. And if it includes data from past memories, they might be recreated within the space as well. But finding the memories of a particular person is difficult. It's like hunting for a needle in a haystack.
You know, she's very mysterious. She even knows I'm
Does
the
not
enemy.
sound normal.
He's also opposed by a shadow that resembles her.
But I'm afraid we lack enough evidence to reach a proper conclusion. I'll try to look into this. Wait for my updates.
Hi, Enman. We recently picked up a few strange Originium reactions across Valley 4. And witness reports also mention some form of fire that accompanied those Originium reactions.
Is she the cause of this?
Enman, you have a lead on this?
Yeah, someone looking for lost memories like me.
Then perhaps it is best to have you investigate this. I'll sync the coordinates to you.
Time to look for her in Valley 4.
Up the road. Squeeze silhouette.
Looks like that guy shut down any chance of negotiations.
Traces. They might be hers. She's been here. Are these the traces she left behind? I should scan these traces and track her down.
Hello, little fella. Wanna help look for my memories?
What the fuck?
This long ear seems connected to her. Hey,
Move those legs and run, Black Ears. The city's lost and the fire burns near. Hey, slow down! Not so fast! Oh, you stopped. Couldn't find it anymore? Alright, little one. I guess you don't want to leave your home too far behind. But what about my home? Are these childhood impressions real? Or are they just false fairy tales? Where did I really come from?
She's looking for memories of home. My childhood and home. Where are those memories buried? Who was I? Before I became the administrator.
Where should I go next?
I should follow. What's over there?
Surround cause of volcanic disaster in the Ursus Casimir's border. Sami demon phenomena vanish. Intervention by mystery figure suspected. Northern Sami reports demon activity. Phenomena lasted 3 days before sudden high temperature incineration. Witnesses claim a girl wielding a flaming great sword appeared in the woods, reducing all demons to ash. Her identity remains unknown. The lonely village mine incident solved. Have I heard the word Benoni village before in a certain story? Origin slugs to blame. After thorough investigation, the cause of the recent emergency at Benoni's village mine has been confirmed. Officials state the incident was triggered by original slugs. The affected mine is now fully sealed, and the situation is under control. Specialist teams are addressing residue risk to prevent secondary disasters. Recently within the borders of Laevetain. With certain story in AK, is it her operator record story?
Burning demons, dealing with disasters. Did she do all this?
These old records are useless.
It was part of the
Tell me nothing
rewinding
about who
breeze.
I am.
Stop me. Ah. What's she doing rewinding breeze again? Wasn't she with Meteorite or something? And then they were on a mission and then Surtur just kept like going off course because she kept saying she needs to find her memories, and Meteorite was like, alright, fine, you do your own thing. That was what the story was, right? They were in Benoni village for that.
Time to look elsewhere.
She still didn't find her memories. But does my role as the administrator really tell me who I actually am? And how did I become the administrator? The Jenner, Andre, and all those people remember.
Can't quit here. I should keep looking.
She went over there. A radio.
Fixing things midway.
The trail has gone cold. If I can't find my way home, no. The annoying stuff is messing with my memories. Gotta get myself an ice cream break.
Yes.
I really needed that.
Just toss your ice cream.
What? I'm down to the last popsicle? Ugh. If only they had a furnace for candy-flavored ice cream.
Threat at the cradle of the ages. Eliminated. Residual anomalous originium reaction. To temporarily close these areas, unauthorized now.
The cradle of the ages. Huh. Perhaps another gateway to memories can be created there.
Where is she going? Did I just leave the boundaries of the memory? She's left.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Something just hit me. Is Serta's love for ice cream only because that's like the last favorite memory she has before she got possessed? Home, ice cream, family, nursery rhymes, furnace, soul, piano, still starry sky. Desert, seaside, vengeance, high tower, cellar, shepherd, library, integration room, land cruiser, vein, snowfield. Sea of rootless blossoms, mountains hanging inverted. Fields of original wheat, where torrential rains ignite. A lifeless cradle in the ruins of the giant oak. No, the ruins of the great oak. So is this like so it's a list of memories that we see here, and what's crossed out is perhaps her trying to recall the memory as she wrote them, like it maybe hit her head at the moment, but then she crossed it out because she gave up, in the sense that she cannot simply recall what it was. She can remember that it was ice cream, she can remember hearing nursery rhymes. But then again, noting down her memories and crossing out what's not hers. The focus here is on crosswords. I don't think you should see it that way as well, though. I think the crosswords still mean something. Crosswords are not her memories, you say. Crosswords will be the previous people that's possessed. I mean, I agree. Most of the time, I think we can say that the things that are kept intact are basically belong to herself. Yeah, those crosswords, what do they actually refer to? What is a land cruiser? Is a land cruiser not Rhodes Island? Well, I searched Land Cruiser and I got fucking Toyota Land Cruiser. What is a Land Cruiser? Why is it that when I search fucking Google, I search what is a Land Cruiser and it shows me this shit? Armored combat vehicle. But that does sound like Rhodes Island, no? Rhodes Island is a land cruiser, is it not? But then again, yeah. So she thinks that RI is still part of her memories, it seems. Seaside is interesting. Why does she remember this? Why does she validate the Seaside memory and the Vengeance memory? But then the other memories also become very weird. Like, what are they about?
A lifeless cradle and the ruins of the Great Oak. This feels like the cradle of the ages.
Thank goodness. You finally picked up the call, Endman.
Yeah, I found trails of that red-haired Sarkaz girl in Valley 4.
Great. I've also uncovered something new in the Rhodes Island archives.
That's
An HR
literal.
document on a particular operator from the Age of Terra.
That's. My Arknights.
Red-haired Sarkaz, fire, and a sword. The appearance and abilities of this operator match your descriptions. Her name is Surtur. What you saw is probably Laevetain, a Reconvener with close ties to Surtur.
So that's who she is.
Records from Rhodes Island also mention that Surtur suffered from memory impairment. She had chronic polymnestic disorder, and never knew which of her memories truly belonged to her. When she first opened her eyes, she only saw the ruins of a small town, solidified lava, and a sword of unknown origins in her hands. Her mind was filled with all sorts of fragmented memories. She could not answer who she was, where she was from, or what she wanted to do. Surtur was later recruited by Rhodes Island. She spent plenty of time in solo operations in search of her memories.
Did she find them?
No, if we're just looking at the Rhodes Island archives. As for Laevetain, after her awakening on Talos 2, she continued her search for her actual memories, just like Surtur had done.
Herlika, open up all Rhodes Island archives now.
She hasn't been in contact with Rhodes Island for quite a while.
And who is that shadow that looks like her?
Release the Rhodes Island files.
I've made a few deductions of my own.
I'm starting it.
Laevetain may have started on the wrong trail. The further she goes into the protocol space, the less likely she is to find her memories. She might even encounter unknown threats.
Does the game explain Reconveners before this? There's a file for it. You go into your files. It's right there in your Intel archive.
Her injuries will only get worse with each attempt.
That explains her old wounds.
I need to ask you for a favor, Endman. Please, help her. You're the only one we have right now with unrestricted access into the protocol space.
Of course, leave it to me. She probably went to the Cradle of the Age. Hope I can find her. Rodan?
Will Endfield come and save us?
We must call the Endmen.
Stop right there!
defeated him already.
Then we just silence him again.
Laevetain?
My Laevetain doesn't do that in the main game. I want to report scam.
Careful! The real enemies are behind the illusion! Be consumed! We meet again, Endmin. I wasn't expecting to run into you here.
It doesn't sound quite the same as so this VA I find very interesting because having voiced Surtur and Laevetain, she actually altered her voice a little bit in both Laevetain and Surtur, to the point that the slight alteration tells you who you're listening to. What exactly was that?
Took the question out of my mouth. I had nothing to do with that big noisy dude.
His name is Roden. I defeated him in Valley 4.
Wow, so you couldn't remember what just happened?
I remember what just happened very well.
Memories aren't always true. Sometimes they are replaced by deceptive illusions. And this place has plenty of false memories.
Why are you here if they're false?
Don't you remember? I'm after the shadow that took my memories. Anyway, you better stay with me. These twisted beings are created from your memories. And since you don't know how to tell the truth apart yet, things can get pretty dangerous.
Thank you.
Seems like you've learned of my identity.
And I follow your trail to get here.
You're the first person who managed to pull that off. Very well. From this point forth, you shall be my fellow companion in this journey of memory search.
I don't think Doctor even got this treatment. Fellow companion?
Don't you want to find your memories?
I'm here to find you.
Interested in me, huh? But isn't that because deep down, you're curious and hopeful about finding your own memories?
Well... Is that my...
Memory of your own. But I gotta correct you on something. This isn't about understanding your memories. It's more like understanding your amnesiac self. Go take a look. We should be able to find some traces.
The Haunting of Yesteryear is the name of this quest.
That's Tata.
Tata? Now that's a lovely name.
So, play it safe, okay? Don't break my baby bot again.
Wait. Something's wrong.
This is a falsehood?
I felt schizo.
So this is Tata?
Yes, I escorted it.
So what we're seeing here is a reflection of your inner fears.
If I fail, Valley 4 will face a terrible disaster.
And I thought the Administrator, Guardian of the Civilization Band, would be someone with ironclad resolution. The real one turned out...
They don't know.
A worrisome soul, afraid of something. You fear failing your mission.
Why are you smiling? Stop gloating already.
I totally did not do that. I just
very
felt
nice.
you're no longer that distant or unfamiliar anymore. In fact, I can even say you're actually quite... whatevs. It's nothing to be concerned about. Everyone's scared of something.
Enmin was once a distant figure? You get scared too?
Do I look like someone without emotions? Let's keep moving. Follow the trail.
That's Andre and Jenner.
I didn't expect the Endmen to be back.
I haven't seen the planter of the Great Oak for many years, but
Having lost so many memories and powers, I don't know if the Endmen can continue to lead us.
the Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the Savior to appear twice.
They don't trust me.
Quite the sensitive soul, aren't you?
But...
Are those two friends of yours?
Yes, but they reminded me before the hibernation.
And does that make you worried?
Their trust and eagerness make me worried.
Why is that?
I don't know if I'm the person they're hoping for.
Then did you ever share these thoughts with others?
I'm afraid that Perlica, Chen, and many others would be disappointed and lose faith because of my failings. I'm afraid that Nefereth will be emboldened by my weakness.
That's why you kept playing the role of a powerful and resolute administrator. Even though you've got no idea who you actually are.
Pretty doctor-esque.
Yeah. I don't even know who I actually am.
You're doing a pretty good job already. I'll be honest with you. I've been dealing with the same issue. I'm afraid I won't know who I really am. I have the fire, a sword, and a name. However, I have no memories, no stories, and no past to speak of. I'm afraid the only thing I have is the name Laevetain. And beyond that, I have nothing. I am nothing but an empty shell.
An empty shell. Maybe I'm the same thing.
No, you're different. You have a mission and you fight for it, while This feels like we're competing for the title of Chief Amnesiac.
Kind of how it is also back in Arknights.
Two souls with lost memories, getting worried and trying to make the other feel better. Can't think of a sadder story than this. That's why we're fellow companions, right? So, my fellow companion, time to finally reveal the answer.
You do not throw me into a Triangles fight, yeah. Not with this team.
The old me before the amnesia planted a great oak here.
So that's the old you, but you probably should take a closer look.
Oh! That's an interesting one.
I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization. To rescue your new homes from the brink of death. To pave a path that leads to the future. Though years have passed, I remain bereft of my doom. The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing. Nothing save your base instincts of greed and malice, and your perpetual propensity for envy and hatred.
We have sinned.
Deliver us!
Help us escape this nightmare.
Ew, that's the old you?
I don't remember.
And why do you deserve the salvation I bring?
Just give us a chance. Are you still the savior? Have we lost all hope?
Pay for your sins.
What was my past actually like?
Seems like you're not ready for this.
No.
Ow. Man, this team kinda long.
Sorry, I hesitated a bit.
For people like us, facing the past can be quite a challenge. Don't blame yourself too much. You figured it out at the last moment.
I have no way of knowing what happened in the past.
Huh, that's true. I would have hated that almighty savior and that stupid speech. I'd rather have you like this.
Thanks. But I still have one question. Does this version of me count as the true Administrator?
This is the second time that we got asked because we got asked this during Yvonne's quest.
And I got another question in return. Who am I?
Hey, I asked first.
Who am I?
All right, Laevetain.
Reconvener?
Yes, your Surters.
Surtur. She left me nothing but a jumbled heap of memories. Other Reconveners with their memories know who they could be, what they should do, but I got nothing. Except delusional memories. Like someone stranded at sea, parched. Got water everywhere, but none of it quenches your thirst. I guess they woke you up, said you are their Endman, then instantly got you in all sorts of mess, right?
It really feels like I'm trying to become someone else.
Yet that someone else is but yourself.
Yeah.
Getting trapped by the past, and doing everything you can to break out of it. I got the same problems. So, since Searcher didn't give me an answer, I decided to look for it myself. If you're confused, then just look around for the lost memories. Then you can see what the true Endman was like.
Memories. Can they be found that easily?
If the two of us work together, the search might be a little easier.
Together.
Why did Surtur and why did Surtur not invite Doctor?
As your companion, I shall help you find your lost memories. Consider this a promise. So, Endman, have anything to say to that?
Where are we going next?
Next location, next protocol space. Since you're around, we probably end up finding something for once.
Okay then, let's go. Laevetain? I'm still in Valley 4. Where did she go?
Next location, next protocol space.
Laevetain may have started on the wrong trail. The further she goes into the protocol space, the less likely
Very well. From this point forth, you shall be my fellow companion. As your companion, I shall help you find
her injuries will only get worse.
I can't just leave her alone. Gotta find her quickly. I should inform Perlica and ask her for help.
Endman, we just received the data from you. You actually found Laevetain. Good work.
But she's very determined.
Even though she knew she was a Reconvener, she insisted on searching for those memories. I understand why she's doing this, Endman. And it won't be easy to persuade someone like her.
I just lost contact and couldn't locate her trail. Can you help me find her?
I see. Well, hold on. Fiona just analyzed traces of Laevetain's originium reactions and protocol space fluctuations. Her trail is already deep within the protocol space.
So, is there any way to enter that Maybe we can use the protocol singularity again.
That's quite a bold idea, Endman. But your plan needs data of originium reactions directly associated with Laevetain. Did she visit other places? I can
look around in Valley 4.
Personally? Alright. I'll call Director Chin right away and get her and the hub base to back you up.
Greetings, Endman. I heard you're looking for a red-haired Sarkaz girl.
That's right.
According to the data from Supervisor Perlica, this girl usually carries a greatsword. We did have recent reports of strange sightings in the valley. I'll sync the witnesses' data to you.
I'll go talk to them now.
Director Chin, your work is much appreciated. Fiona and I will make the preparations in the meantime. I'll be waiting at the stasis core.
Witnesses.
Endman, Director Chin told me you're looking for this type of burn mark.
See them anywhere?
I did. In fact, I was the one who submitted the reports about. I found them at the Blight Cliff observation post. We also found plenty of Angelos remains at that place.
It must have been a terrifying battle. This is a set of data we collected. Oh, Endman. You want to talk?
Seen a red hair girl?
Oh, I remember her. I got a temporary assignment at the quarry. I, miscalculated the explosive payload. Everyone got really depressed and began writing their wills. Lucky for us, a huge stone blocking the exit was cut right in half. That must have been the work of your red-haired girl. No mistake about that. Here, the report of that incident.
Hi. I will buy out your entire stock. Oh shit. No, let me buy out your entire stock. Yes. Why am I buying out your entire stock? I don't know. Just let me buy out your entire stock. Let me make sure you have a home. Guys, these are cheap. Of course you buy out. Hold on. I'm gonna complete this mission. How's the stock market? Give it upgrade. Huh? How am I not fully done? I was missing something. One of you were right. I thought I upgraded everything. Holy shit, that was coincidental. That was an absolute coincidence that I checked in on it and realized that I didn't fool it. Wow. Why is my Farium not... What do you mean 960? Damn, I was missing one stock the whole time. No, I can't upgrade anymore. This looks more correct now. Wait, hold on. Quick stock market check. New. Well, $700. $700 is not the... Oh, there's a 600. 600 is pretty worth to me. 4,000. 1,000. Could be higher. That feels like a pretty worth stock to buy. All in. All in. I mean, the lowest it could go is what? Like the price of this? 100 difference, 150. I can make do. All in. Right. Also, I don't think I transferred to these jobs. Sorry. Chat, hold on. Chotto. Let me just get this out. Very quickly. This should be faster, to be honest. Goodness. Now, hold on, guys. I need to get some extra money before the week ends. Aha, I did it. Okay, continue the quest. There was a 370. Oh my god, 370 is very cheap. Actually, now that you brought me back here, I'm so sorry. I'm in the midst of finding my memories, but I am here to sell. I'm here to buy all your goods. Because I was not rich prior to coming here, and now I'm rich, and therefore you shall run out of stock. F&M? Oh shit, just buy it out. I don't have to craft them. Sure. I'm supporting the local market. Exactly. That's for collection sake, perhaps. Why do I need amethyst component though? You know what? Why not? Oh, never mind. My backpack is full. You useless thing. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Why are you holding on to all these? Enemies can buy me happiness. Yeah, all this good food does. I think I've bought out the entire market probably. Where's my memories? Hey yo. Yes, I love speaking to you like that.
Endman?
Yes.
Yes, I did. I recently made a delivery to the Originium Science Park. But my car broke down halfway and the Landbreakers ambushed me. Thankfully, that fine lady appeared. She literally slashed right through the Landbreakers' axes. Here's a record from that day.
This should be enough. Time to return to Dijon.
Anyone else here in chat run out of things to do in Enfield yet? Oh, if you feel that way, I very much suggest watching the first 2.5 hours of the stream. Because it was literally me giving a review of Enfield in a not very nice manner. Which I will do as a... Like, that's not going to be a video. I want to script my video better. But that is like me in one go telling you what I think of Enfield. Now that I've basically finished the game.
Endman, you're back. Finding Laevetain in the protocol space is theoretically feasible, but risky too. Your physical condition has got me a little concerned. Understood. Fiona and I just completed a plan. Simply put, Laevetain would have looked for a suitable rift opening. Then, by using memories as a clue, she would have forcibly entered the matching protocol space. The recent ether activities of Valley 4 gave her an opportunity. This is why she got in touch with you, Endman. We can use the same method. With the protocol singularity and your abilities. By following traces of Laevetain's Originium reactions, you can locate the protocol space she went to.
Because singularity?
Yes. Both the protocol space and Reconveners are somehow related to you. Your thorough search is definitely going to help us locate her.
Why are they related to me?
Endman, we finished analyzing the parameters of Laevetain's Originium reactions. You're good to go anytime.
Please keep Laevetain safe and bring her back here. Most importantly, make sure you return safely as well, Endman.
Bomb switching. Bomb switching. It's so convenient. I'm back. Sorry, Palika, don't mind me. There's a quote on the bottom left.
You're here, Endman. Didn't keep me waiting for too long.
A little tired.
It's nothing. Just walked a long way before coming here.
Time to fill.
Found nothing so far, but that wouldn't stop me. What about you?
Nothing for me either. That's why I'm here.
thinking we should make good on our promise and start our memory search together.
I promise to find the truth in your memories.
Then it's a deal. Let's go. I don't think we should stay here.
What the f- Wait, what's this? What's this about? What's this about?
This place.
See anything familiar?
Let's look, but this
And
doesn't
let's
feel right.
look around and see what they have.
Your injuries are getting worse.
I know. But an injured body is hardly a concern when compared with broken memories. Instincts tell me that the answers I seek can be found here. I never dwell on a clue that came too late. I just keep going and never turn back. That's how I'll find my true self.
We'll leave this place, just like our first meeting.
Indeed. We shall press forward together.
Wait, guys. I do want to enjoy the Oak side quest that you guys told me about. I'm not doing Wolf Guards today. I will do Wolf Guard together with Gilberta. I think Gilberta will eventually appear within next week or so. So I'm just going to combine the two together instead. Departure Terra. Destination Telos 2. Voyage code. It's a ticket. Time window. At midnight. Passenger. Hold silent cooperation agreement seal. Why did they write the word 1? Why did they allow the 1 to not be redacted? Oh goodness me. Thanks for the read. You right, crew? Thank you. Hello, I'm reading Laevetain's story now. Thank you. I'm supposedly rated B from Endfield, so I'm glad for that. There's probably people here. You have a Japanese name also, so I don't know if you stream in Japanese or English, but howsoever it is, thanks for bringing people here. I can read Japanese, but I can't speak Japanese, so just take note of that. Imagine if I have people who type to me in Japanese here, and I will actually try to understand. It might happen. So, yeah. Oh, you speak both, no wonder. Voyage code is a very interesting term, because it goes to say that it wasn't once. People traverse between these two worlds several times. You could say that it's perhaps years from now, but there has to be a certain point in the AK story that explains to us that they actually managed to open up the gate. And the fact that it says Vote Silent Cooperation Agreement Seal, it sort of tells me that during this time Amiya was alive and Doctor was perhaps alive too, you know, and that this was perhaps, one could argue maybe, this was a prosperous time, at least the vibe of it. Is it mid to have end min on level 60, skill 4, out damage of 22k? No. Bro, don't be fed by the numbers. Be more concerned about how good you're playing.
Come play with me.
Talos 2 can be
I haven't read any IS4 lore. Yeah, in that case, that sounds like the Collapsos.
Hi, pretty lady. What flowers do you like? Just take them.
Thank you. Ginny, is that the name of this child?
Something. Let's go and as a gift.
Come play with me. We can make colors from the petals and draw everyone. Do you like flowers?
Can I explain the story? I can summarize it when I finish it. If you'd like, but remind me.
Flowers. I remember something. A time when there was no fire, nor battles.
I do think I need to read this
nor a
IS4 thing
sword
that you
by
guys
my
have been
side.
mentioning.
It was the most idyllic moment I remember. Where the wind was soft and the meadows were quiet. I took my naps at that place. Petals brushed against my face, carrying a subtle fragrance.
You said that should be treasured.
Ironically, this is just one of the many fragments that do not belong to me. Yet, it is also one of the very few beautiful memories carried within my mind.
So, have you seen flowers that make you happy?
It's an option of indie ice creams.
That doesn't count. That place has no flowers. No! Only scary pipe-faced people live there.
And other people's memories.
Huh. Would you consider that your own happiness? Don't give up. Keep looking around.
Have I played original Arknights? I mean, I love original Arknights. And I'm still a player of original
After all this
Arknights.
walking, I hardly met anything that can be considered happy.
Maybe it's just at the next stop.
Observe the room. Why is it that it's like... Is there something else I could have interacted with in this room, or do they mean there's a different room?
Is this war going to last?
The annoying things are here. I'll kill ya!
Zip it, or I'm burning you to ash right now. Is this your enemy?
Questions led by Nephrith. They created a crisis.
Enemies. My memories have plenty of enemies.
What were you like in those memories?
All I felt were instilled fury, shame, frustration.
You'll figure it all out.
Perhaps.
You, administrator, huh? Why treat us as your enemy?
Oh, I'm here to help Laevetain. Just going with the flow.
Puppet, the old world of Originium is finished. The future is in the ether.
I do so to protect Valley folk.
Still dreaming about your lies? We will bury you, Savior. Your struggles are useless!
These seem like your memories at Talos too. Pretty interesting, but they've got nothing to do with me.
Perhaps you can leave something on Talos too as well.
Min within taking good care of the tree you planted. Min, who exactly are you? Excellent. Let's start our PASC plan. Why would you protect this?
Welcome home, Ensign.
What is this place?
We forgot about.
Home. A place welcoming you back, even when you've forgotten about it. But I found none of this in my memories. Oh, poor Endman. Forced to tag along with your shenanigans. After all this diving in the protocol space, you still ended up with nothing. And it's time to reclaim my memories. Don't you understand, Laevetain? Your happiness is false. Your hatred is false. Even the thing you've been searching for is false. This is why you'll never find home. You're just an empty shell. A pretty husk without a soul. An empty shell? The past of Surtur isn't your concern.
Laevetain! Are you alright?
Why are you going against me? I've never opposed you. You're the one who keeps hurting yourself. I'm only trying to protect you. What you're seeking will destroy you. Since you started doubting who you are and longing for your memories, I have existed. You'll never find something that you never owned. Such is your fate. You can only abandon yourself and live on as a mere tool. Give up. Why not stop resisting and just take one of these fragments and treat it as yours? What a load of crock. Give up? Well then, let's see what you can walk away with after you reach Surtur's home. Since you insist so stubbornly and foolishly, I'll let you take the path of self-destruction. Go to Caston. Go to her home.
Fascinating. That's the first mention.
Laevetain, are you...
No, that's not even the first mention in AK, is it? That's her home. Well, she is a sarcasm, so you would assume it is, but yet at the same time, I think this is the first time they verbalized it. Are you alright?
Even if this is going to take my life, nothing's more important than finding the truth in my memories. I can sense the whereabouts of Surtur's home. It's close. But time's running out. I gotta act quickly.
Wait! She's gone.
Why would you do that?
What are you looking at?
She?
Tell me about her colors and shades.
Wait.
Oh, I know. It's her. She brought the warlike hues and walked amongst us. Go forth and catch up to her.
Oh no, what would have happened if I chose the others?
What
Wait.
Are you looking at?
Tell me what happens if I choose the others.
Tell me about her color.
Blue.
There isn't anyone with that color. I only remember the spotless blue skies of Sami after snow. Never seen that before. I only remember tender green shoots watered by snowmelt. Oh, I know. It's her. She brought the warlike hues and walked amongst us. Go forth.
It's not from here. Some of these people may not be from here.
Yonder is the final destination of all sarcasm.
But not every sarcasm belongs.
I don't recognize you. What brings you here? And what is the name of this someone you're looking for?
Myself.
I'm afraid this is the wrong place to learn about your Sabbats, not her. The entity no longer belongs to this place. A visitor bearing this name left the ruins in a hurry and gave nothing but a sigh. Go catch up to her, but watch the deep beneath your feet.
What's this supposed to be? Oh. That's not my fault. I just walked away and I slipped. What's this supposed to mean?
That child has arrived.
You're finally here.
You know where Laevetain is?
The girl bearing fire. Why is she here?
What's the rival?
No. She's more than willing to harm herself in her own pursuits.
Vengeance?
Think about it. She cares little about hatred. Her identity is what matters to her most. That's her. And she's asking everyone if they had seen a girl with her likeness. Make yourself a guest at her home. But be quick. She is very exhausted.
Civil war has erupted, and the fighting's spreading here.
I know. They're settling the old scores, and the children might not be spared. They need me to forge their weapons. But our child...
She's so young. We might not be able to avoid this disaster, but for her sake.
The chaos and nation accursed. A people without roots, we are fated to have nothing in a world twisted by Originium. In the land soaked by blood and war, we have been ordained to face one destruction after another. We no longer have a home. Our home has been given way to barren desolation.
Stop crying already. otherwise, a Wendigo will appear in the night and eat you up.
Don't scare her like that. It's her birthday tomorrow. She hasn't seen the outside world before.
Once she gets older, the sun might shine over this place again. But now, I'm sorry, my love.
Cease this pursuit, and don't be like Laevetain. She ignores the risks of overreaching, and will get herself killed.
I will bring her out safely.
You already know what's going to happen to Laevetain. Why risk diving into the deep? Who is she to you?
Reconvener and companion beyond space and time.
Do not go any further. She likes to rest.
Oh, do I get punished for the wrong decision? Okay, so they have no extra exposition for the wrong decision. I see, but then again, they're not letting me choose something else. Unless all of them leads to this. Doesn't matter, perhaps.
You found me. I arrived at Surtur's home, but I only saw a girl whose name has been lost. A refugee escaping the fires of war. A hand stinging and burning from the scorching heat. A family and home in the dust that I do not recognize. And many other things. I have seen every memory fragment of this place, but found nothing. None of them can tell me who I am. I want to keep going, but where else could I go? I don't want to live out my life as an empty shell.
No, you are not an empty shell. I bear witness to your existence.
My existence?
You are my companion. You ended my confusion and taught me to see through falsehoods. I remember your name, your fire, and your pursuit for the truth. All these belong to Laevetain, and no one else.
But isn't this search for memories the sole reason I exist?
No. It's self-discovery that gives you meaning. And I can help you. Do not give up.
You consumed yourself to stabilize my existence. Why? You've just awakened, and you're fighting a powerful enemy.
Because I promised to help you recover your memories. And helping another chief amnesiac like me goes without saying.
This is Surtur's answer.
Let's take it.
Okay, but by the way, you are right. I don't know why in the scene of Castle and the children, why are the parent and the kid felines? I don't think felines are meant to exist in Castle. Apart from that,
My leg's a little heavy,
that's kind of it.
but I'm okay. It's nice having you around, and henchmen.
We're fellow companions, after all.
Yeah, they didn't prep a sarcasm NPC yet.
What else did Surtur leave behind? Farron Machard? I don't care. No. I don't care how many people wielded you before. I'll be the last of them. From now on, you shall only follow one voice. Surtur's voice. My voice. And if you dare order me around, I will annihilate you completely. With your own powers. Good. You're finally behaving. Now you can say goodbye to the flaming giant you once were. You're joining my journey. We'll eat good food and beat up people who have it coming. Journeys and adventures. Did she actually give up her memory search because of these?
We still have a lot of time together ahead of us. Keep your faith in my soul, right? Just wait for me outside and guard the entrance.
I'm hurt. Ouch. My palm's scratched. Never thought there would be a day I got distracted enough to get ambushed by Originium slugs.
Is there any code name you want?
Just call me Surtur.
Clinical analysis has confirmed that you are infected with Arknights. Cell originium assimilation is at 1%. No signs of infection on the surface of the body. Blood originium crystal density is at 0.1 units per liter, but originium arts assimilation...
I don't know how to wield arts. But I can deal with all sorts of problems. Need a demo?
That won't be necessary. We have a good understanding of your potential. Welcome to Rhode Island.
I just hope you won't bore me.
Don't worry. Our clauses and terms are not restrictive.
This is when she joined Rhodes Island. She treated these memories with great importance. You guys really helped me out in that battle. Thanks, medics. Seaside holiday. And the beachwares, for me, past memories seem to be drifting away. But this doesn't feel bad. I'm more than happy to fill my head up with freshly made memories.
The stinging sensation, the cloying sweetness.
Huh. You actually can feel the cold. That means more ice cream is coming your way.
Ridiculous. Why is the sensation so comforting?
Apologies, Operator Surtur. The cafeteria pantry is out of ice cream. But an emergency batch is being made right now. Just wait a minute.
It's okay. I can wait.
Surtur, where's your next field operation?
Laterano, I think.
Are you going there to validate some memories?
No. I just heard about their fancy ice cream machines. Gonna try them out. All the frustrations and pain from the memories. This is how they ended in peace. Better make some space. I'm bringing souvenirs back to Rhodes Island. The memories since I came to Rhodes Island feel so different. They are more real. Are you trying to say I can rely on you too?
Congratulations on your first anniversary at Rhodes Island. Do you like it here?
Rhodes Island is your home. And we prepped 3 crates of ice cream that can be claimed at the procurement department. There won't be any field operations this week, so enjoy your break.
Rhodes Island. A place that welcomes me home whenever I want. A place that lets me do what I want.
We know you like the thrill of freedom, so we got you a skateboard as a gift.
A special lava slug blood brew cocktail, super cooled with liquid nitrogen. Don't worry, it's safe. No crazy chemical reagents were added this time, I think.
Interested in an after party at One More Shot? Or enjoy the fresh air on the top deck?
This place is my home. So why should I obsess about finding the last one I had?
This album is an anthology of all the operations we did together. If you have trouble finding your past, just know that everyone's here for your future.
It seems that people without a past can also choose to live in the present. Ah, so that's how you answered the question.
Laevetain.
If I saw this at the moment of my awakening, would I choose a different path?
It's a shame, but it also gave you the freedom of choice. You get to choose how to go beyond the memories.
Choice. She chose to love Rhodes Island as home. I think I understand that sensation. A noisy place filled with hassles, but it's also warm and interesting. That's why she gave up. 'Cause finding the past is no longer that important. But I'm different. I haven't found the people or things to make me give up those memories. I can't find my own Rhodes Island on Talos 2.
Perhaps you can find your own Endfield.
Making your move already? Never expected you to be the cunning type, Endmin.
Only if you're willing.
I'll accept your invitation.
Well, looks like you've sorted things out.
This is just the beginning. Whether I can free myself from this mire of memory will depend on what I discover at Endfield.
I give you my word as Administrator. Endfield will become your home.
Home. Alright, I'll see how you make good on this promise. Don't look back. The memories behind are of no use.
Oh, but guys, I did cry. I cried to the part where they gave her all the gifts.
Running and jump! Looks like a malicious being is remaking this maze of memories. Now it wants to keep us. Memories aren't easily cast aside. They resurface as enemies. Be prepared to fight the past. If our minds fail to escape quickly enough, they might be trapped here forever. Memories. I must bid you adieu now. Ah, this is a lost fragment of mine.
Get crushed!
Melting flame! When you drop a mirror, it breaks into shards that can cut. It's a shame to abandon what I've been seeking. But if I have to, I'll just burn them all to ashes. Melting flame! Inferno awaits. Tread carefully. Try not to drown in the depths of memory.
What's at the bottom of this?
End of the maze, and a confluence of all remaining memories. Perhaps we can treat it as our final goodbye. Endman, why do Reconveners need another person's memories from the past?
They need memories for the legacy and identity.
Then what about me? What about my memories?
Perhaps you're meant to say goodbye to them.
That's probably a reason exclusive to me. Well then, let's make this a worthy spectacle. We just need to do one thing. Sever all ties to the residues of the past. Set them alight till they become ash.
Really think that's enough to make you yourself? You abandoned the past, but these memories will never let you go. Go ahead and try, my past. I shall bring it, darkness!
Show's over. Where's Laevetain?
Hey, Endmen. Remember your promise? You only delivered half.
Which half?
The half about me.
So you...
Take me to Dijong. I'll keep my promise. Wherever I go, whatever happens. So, this is Dijong. Show me the places we saw in that maze. It's quite different from Rhodes Island. Excellent. Yes, for a new beginning. From now on, I shall be Laevetain and fulfill the promise made to my fellow companion.
I can start another memory search now.
I know. So, you gotta make new memories for me.
Not them.
I can be your operator, your sword, and your fire.
That is
But in
literally
return,
almost like a
I
proposal,
demand a
but
unique journey,
okay.
a unique adventure, and a unique home. That will give me an Endfield of my own. A place where I can forget about my memories. What? That's too much for you?
This place won't disappoint you, Laevetain.
Neither will I disappoint you, Endmin.
Ugh. It's done. Okay. I broke down at that part because I think it was a strange contrast with a lot of the stories that you read in Endfield so far. Because I don't think I thought about it quite like that, but it's kind of like, for whatever reason, Endfield feels really cold, if you think about it. Right? Like, I think just the atmosphere of the working facility, you know, when you compare the contrast between Perlica and Amiya, it's a very work-oriented place. So when the whole scene popped up of, like, you know, Rhodes Island and everything, I don't know if it will hit people who are non-Arknights players. I don't know if it's possible, but it's a bit strange that this story, on the other hand, presented a very warm side of Arknights, which is basically what, like, anybody who read the AK story can be. Like, yes, AK has been well known for stories that can give you depression and everything, but yet at the same time, when you are able to read the stories of how, you know, Rhodes Island has their own mission and for everybody that they recruit on board, right? It's always been a place for them to feel like they can belong, you know? So it's odd because that's not quite how Enfield feels like, really. Enfield's very corporate. And in the case of this, it's just, yeah, it just hits weirdly as a person who plays in AK and to be able to see, like, because as we also mentioned, right, Laevetain's story, or more like Surtur's story in AK, is not something that we elaborated very hard about. And the last two known things that we have caught, which actually, as people who don't play AK, I think one thing they do a somewhat good job of is the whole concept of Surtur trying to find her memories back in AK because of her forgetting everything. And in the case of this, you know, they also presented it in the same way, that she was possessed by a Ferryman and she had to lose her memories. So they gave you the background without you needing to play Arknights, basically. Although if you play Arknights, then it's a reinforcement in a sense. Which the second part of the story then became about how she went to fight basically someone within Sami. I cannot fully recall why, because as you all mentioned, I didn't read a certain IS4 file, but I think even without me reading that and reading it through here, it's almost quite sad in the sense that it almost sounds like she may, well, it might not be her, that's the problem, but we do not know, but we don't know whether she succeeded at doing so, and therefore it's kind of sad in a sense that is the case. Well, I don't think the story implies that Surtur is dead in any way, but more so rather that at the very least this whole story gave the extra perspective we didn't get to hear about in AK, that is she was very well treated. So yeah, in IS4 file, it mentions Surtur was looking for the Ferryman's sealed body. There was a scheme of the Ferryman to try to unseal the body, but she refused. I see. But yeah, I mean, there's something really interesting about how AK has happens to have a lot of people who manage to have some really interesting godly thing in them, and are actually managing, are actually able to tame it with the likes of Surtur, with the likes of Lapland, for example, when Lapland and Zaro, or you could even say the same for Aya and Dolly, right? Like how did they actually have a beast lord or a Pheromote that's within them? But I think there's something that feels also a little like, I don't know what they'll do with Laevetain's story or Surtur's story in AK, because surely they can do more stuff. But yet at the same time, reading his story almost feels like a full circle type of thing. That there is some closure to Laevetain basically, or Surtur as well. More so Surtur, that you realize that she was happy. You know. And I think I kind of just cried because it's like that's really good to hear, right? That he managed to get over it. So I'm happy for her, and I'm also happy that a lot of the things that happens in Arknights, all the gifts and all the little things that we see about Surtur became pretty canon, right? I think when she mentioned all the thing about the beachwear and the skateboard as well, it just so happened to be the two very same skins that Surtur got, which is quite funny that they made both skins a canon thing, that it's not just a what if, but rather they did actually have it. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think it was a well-written story. Is this the best story that's written? I think it's a good story for anyone in general, but I do think that this is probably the best story for an Arknights fan. Really. And that's pretty good. And also at the same time, yeah, I think this should be the nicest written story thus far. I think a lot of good things that came from it, for the fact that it had its own design world space to fit this story, and I think that's always great. A lot of great moments that occurred. It didn't feel like a slog, I would say. Like every little part was pretty nice to get through. Apart from I didn't quite enjoy the part where we had to go around and then look for the red hair girl and everybody started saying who she is, because I guess the whole focus of that was just to tell you that people did sort of look up to Laevetain, I suppose, being in this world, and just telling you of her strength. Because if you think about it, it's quite in parallel to perhaps Surtur's first introduction in Rhodes Island, where she was someone that can just destroys everything along the way. So yeah, it is a lot nicer written than Yvonne's, considering that I've read both as well. So what else? Good stuff. I don't think I enjoy the Rizzery sometimes. You know, I don't need to feel the self-insert as a game. I know that they want to appeal to the audience, but let's just say if they keep doing this, I'm not the audience who needs that self-insert. Like, I'm good. I rather stay. There's a part that also makes me say I can't have everybody being with me. And you're right, I think it feels a little bit less awkward if I was the female MC. I wouldn't feel so strange, but like, it's fine. Thus far. Yeah. Good quest. Very, very good quest. And it pretty much shows potential, I would say, of what the story can be. I now understand why a lot of the people in the community are basically looking at Laevetain's quest and saying perhaps a quest like this is something that makes them feel not so bad about what's to come in Endfield. And like, this quest actually makes them go, well, if you keep cooking in this line, we'll stick around and see what's next. So yeah, I think it's the nicest story so far. Yes, I rather keep the glazing and the reasoning out. But I do like that they actually make use of this story to the part where they had everybody just almost religiously praying to Endmin. I thought that was quite nice because it's almost like a hypergriff's way of saying the self-aware that people are uncomfortable by this, but perhaps them showing that moment is also a way for people to think, yes, we did this in the story, but perhaps why don't you think of it in a different scenario? That maybe it's just all too strange that the glazery is what is going on, right? So, yeah. I'm sorry I cried. I'm really sorry I did. I cannot hold back emotions, by the way, guys. Like, when I watch movies as well, in cinema and anything, and if the movie has an emotional scene, I'll just give way. You know? So, sorry that it happens. Yeah, surprise, Enfield can make me cry from launch. Wasn't expecting that. What was the first story in Arknights that made me cry? Was it Wolomonde? I don't think Wolomonde made me cry. Or was it Wolomonde made me cry? I can't remember that I cried to Wolomonde. I know I cried in Pototori. I love Pototori so much that I want to make a video out of it. I didn't cry to Frost Nova. I don't remember who Schultz is. Yu event made me cry, but it wasn't the first. I can't remember what was my first. But oh else. Okay. That's the end of my little review for Laevetain story. Well done.